Well, what's going on, guys? I'm back to get you another video. Currently sitting here in old Mississippi, waiting on my load. It's normally ready. So I got thinking I wanted to talk about how much a difference dropping hooks can make in a driver's day or a driver's week. I do a lot of dropping hooks or a lot of loads that is ready within an hour or 2 hours. Like I've stated in my previous videos, I rarely ever sit for longer than 3 hours at a shipper or receiver. And pay is a big deal with that too, man. When you're sitting somewhere half your day, and I know like a lot of lease guys, they're not getting paid for that really. It can hurt your pockets, and it hurts our pockets even on the company side. Sorry, thunderstorm down here. So I wanted to talk about dropping hooks. If a company, if a driver manager can keep you rolling off dropping hooks, they're doing their job. If you're not sitting places for longer than 2 or 3 hours, they're doing their job. For a company to stay on these shippers and these receivers and let them know, like, hey, we don't want our guys sitting there for this amount of time. We don't mind doing business with you, but we are professional and we respect our drivers' time. Is a big issue for me, and I know I've worked for a lot of companies that don't care at all. But over here at FreightWorks, man, it's really surprising, man. Like, I've never sat anywhere besides the hurricane Ida, which everybody was sitting there in that. I've never really sat anywhere longer than 4 hours since I've started working here. And I've went to a lot of places. I picked up a lot of loads, driven a lot of miles. Dropping hooks are big, man. They really are. For one, every trucker likes to have some kind of schedule. Me personally, I like to drive morning to evening, or early morning to early evening. I'm not a big nighttime driver. I don't like driving at night. I will do it. I just don't like it. And for me to keep my schedule, if I have a 6 o'clock appointment or a 6 to 6 window, and I can show up and my load's ready, and I can roll, that's a big plus. So I have to give a shout out to the driver managers and the people that schedule the loads over at FreightWorks for doing a great job with that. And I just want to say thank you to them. And guys, if you can find a company that's doing that for you, you're doing a lot of dropping hooks, stick with them, because I promise you're making more money than the next guy. And you're not just sitting around twiddling your thumbs, eating donuts, getting big. Which, by the way, I'm going to make a video soon about driver health and eating out here on the road and stuff, because my first couple years it really got me, and I'm just now starting to try to counteract that. But anyway, just want to talk about dropping hooks a little bit, and how much they can speed up your day. I mean, basically, you think if I'm if I'm gaining 4 hours a week on the next man who's having to wait 4 hours longer than I am, at 50 miles an hour, I don't know who's driving 50, but at 50 miles an hour, that's 200 miles more a week that I'm getting paid for that he's not. So that's a big thing. I don't want to sit, man. And dropping hooks is really the most efficient way to do things. But anyway, over here at FreightWorks, man, they got a lot of those, man. A lot of companies say that they got dropping hooks, but they really don't, man. Like, I've been with companies, we're 85% dropping hook, we're 90% dropping hook, and those are lies. Companies that say they're majority dropping hook may be majority dropping hook, but they're not hitting 90s and 80s percentile. I'm not saying FreightWorks is hitting that. I don't know what their dropping hook number is, but I know that I run a lot of dropping hooks. I know a lot of guys that I work with and have talked to, they run a lot of dropping hooks. And it honestly keeps me rolling, man. It makes me a lot more money, even being on the company side, as to a lease purchase or lease option. I'm running right with those guys, if not more than most of them. Just solely off of the dropping hooks and the routes that they're giving me, the times that they're giving me. So scheduling and dropping hooks, man, it's the biggest difference out here on the road. So yeah, cfhenshaw@gmail.com if you're interested. 336-202-9941 is my work number. You can contact me there. If you do contact FreightWorks without contacting me, just tell them Dirty Fisherman sent you. They know who I am. And if there's anything I can do for you, man, just hit me a comment or write me a comment in the box. If you got any questions, I'll shoot you as straight as I can. And if I don't know, man, I'm going to send you to somebody that can, or that can answer your questions. So yeah, man, that does it for today. I may make one more video today about the health out here. Depends on how long I sit here. So yeah, have a good day, man. Wheels up, keep rolling.